Hi everyone, great to see you today. My name is Miss Linda and I'm here again to do another make at home craft. I'm one of the children's librarians over at East Hampton Library, and I was thinking a little bit about East Hampton and the duck pond where I love to go sometimes to eat my lunch, and all the beautiful ducks and swans that are there. So I thought maybe we would make a paper plate swan. So let me show you what my paper plate swan looks like. So it's a very simple craft. Some of the items you will need to make this craft are a basic paper plate, some colors of cardstock or construction paper. It would be great if you had a child size scissor. I have an adult scissor, so if you need an adult scissor, if it's all you have, please have an adult help you with this project. We have some Elmer's glue, but you can also use tape or staples or a glue stick if you don't have this. Any of those will work fine. Crayons if you'd like to decorate your swan, and a pencil for tracing out the shapes that we're going to use for this swan. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we need to do is to take our paper plate and we're going to cut it in half, because you can see the bottom is half of a paper plate, his body. So we're going to fold the paper plate in half, like this, and then we're just going to cut it. So that makes it very easy to follow the line. Okay, so here's the bottom, which is the body of our swan, and we want the curved or the hollow part to be facing up. That's the front of the swan. So the same with his neck. His neck is going to be the ribbed part, but we want the hollow to be facing forward. So as you can see, a paper plate has a ridge. There's an arc here. So we're going to draw a line under that, like about a ½ inch or so, ½ inch from the original line that's there, just as a mark. And we'll kind of cut on the inside of that line or right on it. Okay, so that was pretty easy. So we'll get rid of that piece, and now we have a neck, but we don't need this whole neck, so we're going to cut a section of it off, about a 2-inch section, and we're just going to round these edges, which this will be where his head is. So we just took the points off, basically. That's all I did. Okay, so we can take this piece, line it up with our body, and we can glue this. I'm going to actually tape it to make things go quicker so we don't have to wait for glue. But at this point, you could glue these two together and let it sit like so while you cut out your other pieces that we need for the swan. So we're going to need a beak. So I have some orange for his beak. So I'm just going to, on the end of a paper, I'm just going to draw like an oval or a semicircle, like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I cut out a beak shape, and then it needs a black border if you would like to do so. So I'm going to put my orange beak down, and I'm going to mark the width of that on a piece of paper and then just draw an oval. So you'll see this when I cut it out. It's just an oval that's going to kind of match the width of the beak of the swan, like so. Okay? So we have those two pieces. And then we are going to need a crown and a wing. So I have these pieces already cut out, but it's just a simple crown cut out of paper and a simple like leaf shape for a wing. So I'm going to glue these pieces on. Okay, so we'll put a wing on here. You can see I place the wing on his body, and then I'm going to put, first I'm going to do the orange for his beak. And then I'm going to, on top of that, glue the black piece. Now you can cut out an eye out of construction paper, but actually what I'm going to do on this one is I'm just going to draw an eye for him or her. And then I'm going to tape the crown on to make things simple. But of course, you would be most likely gluing the crown on. This way, I don't have to wait for any drying. So as you can see, here's my swan. And I'm going to make his eye a little bit bigger. You could take your crayons or paints or markers and you could decorate him however you like or write your name. So I hope you enjoyed making this simple swan today. And it was great to see you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye. Have a great day.